Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I'm Gypsy Girl here with another monthly reading for Scorpio for the month of July. I am grateful that I can do this, Scorpio. It's very warm today. Working on the water signs. You are the first of the water signs. And we have 5. So, mental turmoil coming to an end. Putting down the burden. Taking control. Finding out the truth about disappointments. Having conversation about that. Working out what went wrong in the past to bring it to that disappointment. Yeah, you're finding out the truth. Tower is going to come down. Okay. Tower is going to come down. Change. For the month of July, I've been mentioning it in the lessons that it's up and down, it's a bit of turmoil here and there, and Spirit gives it to us in small doses. So what you're going through, if you are having a hard time, it's normal, okay? If you have any fire in your chart, then you'll definitely feel it, because fire signs are feeling it more than ever. It's just the way the planets are moving around. Let's see, I keep getting these cards separating. Well, we have the Knave of Wands with the Hierophant, so it's really innovative information, understanding, knowledge, going for that higher level of understanding, maybe going to school or wanting to go to school, deciding if to go to school or to take a relationship to a higher level, or going through both, or denying one for another. It's dilemma. You're in a dilemma. Some of you anyway, if not all of you. We're all going through some kind of crisis this month, so take it as it resonates. But there is control and there is stability. If you follow your intuition, you will find your way through whatever dilemma or crises you're working on in a relationship more than ever. Or you're expanding your own horizons, wanting to go for that higher education. If you're thinking of going back to school, then yeah, now is a good time. Ending of commitments, karmic ending for healing within the next moon for some. Alright, let's see. What are the important messages for Scorpio? Thank you, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know for the month of July? What does Scorpio need to know for the month of July? Thank you, Spirit, for protecting me, keeping me safe, for protecting the collective, keeping us safe. So the layout is still the same as the last reading. It's the first line is full. Sorry. Keep forgetting to cut for the monthly read. This is the third time. So the first line is the viewer. And then the second line will be the significant other. And if you're a cross watcher, then you fit the line. If you are not Scorpio, then you would probably fall into the second line if you are the significant other. And if you are not Scorpio, still the first line could be you. And of course, if you are Scorpio, then the first line would definitely be you. It depends on the energy pull to the reading. Okay. Third line is, of course, if you don't have a significant other and you're alone, then this is anybody outside of your bubble. People you interact with, family, friends, significant people in your life, even strangers, okay? The third line is the outcome. I'm just going to raise the cards up a little bit here so you can see. I know you can see a little better when I do that. Yeah. And we have the bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords. So that dilemma and that higher understanding, or reaching to a higher level of education, because that's what I saw earlier. It's the same cards. Your innovation is what is either going towards higher knowledge, teaching, learning, interest in learning, or you're in a dilemma of marriage. You're holding back, you want to get married, or you want to ask, or you've been asked and you don't know if you want to say yes or no. It's causing a lot of anxiety, feeling that there's juggling going on, so you're either pleasing more than one person or you're suspicious of it. Maybe that's what the dilemma is. There's a suspicion there. You need to talk it out. I know there's a sense of not trusting, but things are being worked on. You have the strength to go forward. You may be holding back on asking. But it's because this is the trying to do too many things at the same time. This is what's going on in this situation here. For some. For others, it's a question of wanting to ask, or feeling suspicious, or not trusting a situation. Okay? You take it as you feel it. Eight of Pentacles. Working. Trying to work things out. Wanting to work things out. Going through the details of an ending. Maybe that's what's coming. Figuring out how to end something within the next moon. There is justice here. Truth will be told. And this is on the first line. So this is all about you. So either you will be given the truth or you will be telling the truth. And then there's the Knight of Wands with the Five of Pentacles, the Nine, the Hermit, and our Justice card. So someone's not feeling adequate. There is a shift, there is a major shift. And that's probably what's causing this closing of a cycle, is that there is a sense of lack, not enough, not given enough, not being enough, not feeling like you have enough. That's in the middle here. But there is a healing that needs to take place. And that is what's justified here. So this sense of lack is a question of self-esteem that will be healed. There is a closure, or an acceptance of an offer for forgiveness, or a token of love. We'll take cards. King of Pentacles, King of Cups, very emotional. By this moon is healing. There's going to be a healing here. This King of Cups, he is, either he's not enough, or he's part of not being enough, or he's the one that is sensing the suspicions. But working on things from the past and wanting to be in a relationship, wanting to make that offer for marriage because of the past. That commitment, it may very well be a commitment for work. It may be a commitment for love. It is about working in a team from the past. Let's see. Let's start with the Eight of Pentacles. What's that representing here? Okay, so someone's doing some real work, starting over, a new commitment. Destiny is in. An offer is made for getting back what was taken. walking away and going off into smooth waters. That's good. That's good. So it's a good beginning. That work that's going on here. That's what's going to close off this, whatever it was in the past. For leaving. There's this reckoning with the leaving. An offer that there's some truth, an argument, whether it's in the mind. There is some satisfaction that's going to come from what work is going on here with this commitment. It's good. It's good. It's very good, because you're working and you're moving forward, and that is the goal, is to move forward. You're going to be very satisfied. You're going to want to move forward. It's going to happen. If it is that you're nervous about making that offer, or you're nervous about giving an answer to the offer, give yourself the time, because this month is up and down, like seesaw, roller coaster, however you want to look at it. There are going to be days where you feel really good, you feel really grounded, really level, like the lesson this morning was given that example. And then there are going to be days where you're all over the place. You're feeling really low, that low self-esteem, that insecurity, not trusting, wanting or worrying that things are going to fall apart. When that happens, just take a few moments and realign. Look at positive things in your life that have come up till now. And the acceptance of difficulty and disarray and things that just go bump in the night, okay? Accept that is what life brings. And you'll feel a little easier in handling whatever it is you're going through at that moment, if it is anxiety. For most of us who are paying attention to what we're feeling, when we're feeling it, and looking for alignments and keeping a positive attitude in most cases, or as best as we can, even if we fall apart and start arguing or fighting with people, we are human, and that is normal under normal circumstances. So if you're stressed and you feel that your aggressivity is coming up more, take some time for yourself and do something that will calm you. Change the scenery in whatever way you can, because visual starts to the process of calming down, right? When you start seeing pleasing things, you start to automatically calm down. Sometimes mindset is hard to fix, but visual is easier, okay? What is the King of Swords? Yeah, the Emperor. So control. You see, these two work well together. Truth, honesty, and control. Then there's the Tower coming down as a victory. So truth, all about what happened in the past, all the details about truth and the imbalance, that what was either secrets coming out or talking about selfish behaviors. Yeah, it's a Tower coming down, but there's control here. When the truth comes out, you make your decision, and that's what's going to happen. Truth is coming out. Truth is coming out. You're going to accept it. You'll be probably one telling it. You'll be receiving it both ways even. It depends on your situation. If you're expecting to hear information, you're going to get it. Then you're going to change. The circumstances will change because of what you hear or what you say and the reaction of the other person. Just remember that it's your response that changes the situation. Be mindful. If someone's having a hard time bringing out some difficult truth, don't just start jumping down their throat. allow the space for it to come out, because self-esteem is on the low end here. But there is healing and there is justice in whatever is coming. So if it is truth that's coming, let's see, what is with this justice card? Abundance, closing off of a cycle in a positive way, and this is when good things are coming. Then there's the Ten of Pentacles. So it could just mean that work is improving, you're going for that promotion because it's good, it's positive. There's abundance, there's intuition, there is what you need is coming. Just remember, what you need is coming to you, and what you earned is not going to be taken from you. And if it is that you are working, then what you're working towards is going to be productive and it's going to be beneficial for you, because you have abundance coming twice here. And the World card that just opens up everything and gives you something back. This is the World taking care of us, of you in particular, Scorpio. With intuition. Now, I don't have reverse cards, but I see the Empress is here too with the King of Pentacles. So, and then the Ten of Swords. So it could mean also that there is a closure for some, and with that you're following your intuition, or you're being lied to. You're feeling that something may not be right, and you have the right to step back and follow what you think. Question the truth. There is stability here. And then there is the Ten of Swords. This is why I'm thinking that it could be lies that you're finding. Oh, I'm sorry, I just had a yawn. But it could be lies that you're finding out. Like the truth is coming out, because the Ten of Swords is the final betrayal there. And then there's that healing, and don't forget. Low self-esteem. What's this Five of Pentacles representing? See someone who's just struggling to either decide they want to be alone or they want to be in a relationship. They're not feeling good enough, or they're not feeling they have enough. And then there's the Empress with the King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ace. I'll leave that for another side. But this is where you see that the final betrayal rings in. You see, you have the Nine of Pentacles and you have the Ten of Pentacles. So everything that needs to be said is going to come out. Stability is there. Okay, stability is there. Stability is here again. Healing is there. This is a very powerful month for change, for healing, for really changing the direction of your life. If you want to get into something that's going to take you a while to get through, for example, you're going for university degrees, whether it is the bachelor, the doctorate, the master's, whatever you want to get into, that long-term study is going to really take you where you want to go. I'm feeling that some students are here, but not just, okay, I'm going to pick this and I'll do well in it. You know what you want to go and do. And if you're not sure, go for the guidance. Go and see your teachers. Go and speak to counselors, because this is going to direct your life for your career. And if whatever you get into, you will do well. And I had mentioned that for water signs during the first elemental read that I did for the month. So if you go back to that, you may, if I'm not mistaken, it would have been the water signs, because it's a healing. If you're studying healing or you want to get into healing lessons, I remember talking about that. So this is the time. If you're making that decision now to go into school for even if you're starting summer classes, which, you know, it could be, and if not, you're thinking about fall classes, sit down with teachers. If you trust somebody with, you know, with your dream, talk to them. I feel like I need to say that. What is this Ten of Cups representing? See the 3. Yeah. Going on a date, having a victory. So getting that yes you want. You want to be in that relationship. Standing up and defending your rights, defending the ones you love, defending what you believe, defending marriage, defending. It's like you're going for it. You want it. The Knave of Pentacles. Again, it's really focusing on what you want. Whether it's for education or for work, you're going to get there. And if it's work, then just keep your focus. Do your part, and it will add up. Because there's a reciprocity coming in with the Queen of Pentacles as well. And the Queen of Wands. Wow. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. That's positive. That's very positive. It's for the women out there in particular, and not just the women, but that feminine quality of determination and stability. We have the King of Pentacles. He's here somewhere. Here he is. We have the King of Pentacles, and down here we have the, well, I didn't put her out, but it was coming with this bunch for the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, for stability and determination to meet your goal. You know, you're putting the effort in, and good for you. Do it. Don't let anybody hold you back. And if you think it's an impossible dream, try even harder to get to that impossibility, because it will become a possibility. And anything that you do right now in this month is going to carry over. It is going to open up doors. Okay? It will. Just have that faith in yourself, in what you want to study, or the work that you're doing. If you want to go for promotion, or if you just want to change your job, you're finding new work, you're not sure, go for it. Just get in the door and show what you're able to do, and it will be appreciated. You'll see it's going to come around. And I know it's tough because you've been hurt and you're just trying. Well, doing is better than trying, and making the effort is everything, because the small bits add up to the big impact. Okay? What's this Knave of Chalices? Yeah, that satisfaction, that wanting, that forgiveness. You see, that Knave of Chalices with the 9 cups comes into completion, and then a beginning with the passion. It's very loving. So a very loving and passionate relationship. Now this could be very loving and passionate towards your career as well as your love life. Take it on both sides, people. This King of Cups is either confessing or reaching out to ask for the forgiveness, or working on the self, as forgiving the self and allowing the relationship, whether it's for work or for school, to open up. Because it's really beautiful, this reading. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this, Scorpio. And I know it's not for everyone where it's positive, but the turmoil that you're going through is worth it. It really is. I mean, I'm seeing it here. Look, you have the 5 of Wands, which is internal struggles. And you have the 4 of Cups, which is disappointed and, you know, same old. And it's like nothing changing. I'm bored with what I see. I'm bored with what I have. I don't appreciate what I have because it's always the same. You don't feel like you can appreciate. And then you have a 10 of Wands here, where the burden is put down, because the Knight of Swords comes up with ideas and truth and changing the mindset. Or not so much changing it, but working through it. Because he's quick, huh? When he wants something and he knows that he wants it, he goes for it. He has something to say, he's going to speak it out. And that is probably because of this 9, this fractured 9 here. I know you can see my cards. The fractured 9, which turns into a 10 of Wands, which is that burden. Okay? And it's not so much that it is a burden, it's a culmination. It's where you get to that end point where you realize, wait a minute, I've done all this. Well, maybe I can do something different now. And then you have ideas as to what, and then destiny kicks in with that reciprocity that brings in the stability and the determination. So it's a good cycle that you're going through. What is with the Seven of Pentacles? Thank you, Spirit. Two of Wands. So you have innovation again, new ideas, because the old ideas from the past are able to generate fuel for new ones, which is your destiny. And it all to do with what you love. Very good. Very good. All right. So again, it's not for everyone. Those of you who do feel inclined by this reading to take on studies, or you're really working on your relationship, or you're getting out of one, getting into one. I mean, it's all of that. This is up and down summer season. This summer is tough. So let's see what the oracle message will be for this lesson. For this reading. Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for Scorpio for the month of July? What more can you give us from this reading through this oracle message? Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message? It's observer and flexible. So you're looking around, you're setting yourself up, you're trying to be flexible, you're doing the work. And that's the most important thing, is that you are putting your effort. You are putting out the effort. And you see, the ones who do put out the effort and make mistakes and get burned and get hurt and feel like things were taken from them, those are the ones that evolve. Because you're doing the work. You know? Sometimes pain is positive, you know. It's progress. Let's see. Loyal heart. See, it's upside up. Loyal heart. It looks like it's upside down. It is, because we have the yin card. And then we have Treasure Island upside down. This higher power is okay, so we're getting it upside down. So the loyalty. All right, so it goes both ways, huh? If you have a loyal heart, I'm reading the protection on this, because the Treasure Island as well is it's in a reverse state, because the yin and the higher power are upside up to me. So you would have been at the 34. Let me see. 34, and then it came to 35. So a leg up. So you had some help. Receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. So you had some help. And then what happened? Relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you, just as you are there for them. Again, that's that burden there, that 10 of Wands there, that needs to be put down, that not trusting. For those of you who are in that state of mind where you don't trust, because I'm seeing a lot of positive here as well. So even though I say it's upside down, I'm reading it both ways, right side up and upside down, because there is loyalty here. And if it is that it wasn't coming, it will come. You have a month. Next moon phase, if it's not the whole month. See where you were at the moon phase that it is now a month ago. And that is how you can gauge. See what's changed. And if it is that that you are in a state of losing or selfishness, someone taken away from you, towers coming down, truth coming out, people wanting to control, mind games happening. I mean, you know where you are, you know your situation. Is it a loyal heart or not? You see, let's read up on loyal heart. because you were in some kind of a positive angle, and then something happened. Fidelity and loyalty, devotion. Somebody cheated on somebody in some instances. Somebody is suspicious of being cheated on or will be cheated on in other instances. And some of you are cheating on someone in other instances. Some of you are being selfish. I mean, you take it as it resonates. And this is the time, because either way, there is big healing coming up. And when I say big healing, when the 9, the Hermit, when that card shows up, that is Spirit saying you need a time out. You need to go within, and Spirit is going to guide you in that direction, whether it is by saying, well, you know what, this relationship needs a break. I need to get some time for myself. That's an example. I need to figure things out. I don't like what I've heard. I don't like what I found out. I don't like where I'm going. I don't know what I want. I need some time. That's Spirit guiding you that way. Back to loyalty. Let's see. Let's see the protection message on this one. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea, or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all of your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. Exactly. Take it as it resonates in your situation. If you are in a loyal situation, then you're fine. You're just going through ups and downs. But if you have had a big bout with someone, or you are holding back or holding on and refusing to let go, you know, that, then just see the positive. Take a few minutes to yourself and see where change can bring a positive light, because it will bring a positive. I'm not looking at Treasure Island because it's upside down too, but still, your treasure is coming. If you don't think you have it now, it will be coming. And if you think you have it but it's being taken from you, then you need to go and decipher why. What part did you play? Because we all have a 50-50 going on in every relationship. Whether you think you're doing more than the other, you still are a whole person doing your part. And if you were to look at the relationship, it takes two. It's not 3 and 4 of you in there. It's 2, and it shouldn't be more than 2 in a personal relationship. So if you're going through that third party situation, well, there you go. That's why Treasure Island is upside down, because it's emptying itself. This treasure is either no good or it's empty. This box. I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your comments. Are most welcome. Until our next read, Scorpio,